Oh, they're gonna get the treasure. Look at
Is
all
that
that
supposed to be a
treasure.
big pile of gold? Because it looks like glowing moon ore or something. Like, what the fuck? Drop keys. Fire trap.
keys. Drop
Fire
key.
trap.
Blast.
Oh.
The cage is locked. Grumlock, be careful.
What the fuck does drop keys mean?
I don't know.
If only Lou and
Just like there's too many keys and they can't figure out which one's the right one?
no time.
I just want
we
a
just
piano to
give
fall
them the
on.
keys?
Do you think you can pry the door open?
He dies from a falling
This is
key.
obviously a trick. Let's get out of here. To be so close, and yet so far. If only we had the key. Wait. Do you hear something? Look. Keys. One of them must open the gate. We're rich. Let's get out of here, Sindelius. This is obviously a trick to waste our time. I'll know it when I see it.
This actually is like weirdly genius. You probably could like drop this in a video game raid or something and get the entire party wiped.
All my dreams.
Oh, I would fall for this. This is exactly how
I
they
do
get
like-
me.
Self.
Yeah. I do like how they are talking like how players in a role-playing game talk randomly in the middle of important shit.
Like, this is a waste of time.
Yeah.
You guys.
Too bad none of those keys fit the lock. Too bad none of those keys
You
fit
just
the
said
lock.
that.
Steady, Gramok, steady. You've been through worse before. What more could this place possibly throw at you?
Ghost illusion or raise the dead?
Only me left.
I vote
Fine.
for
I'll show 'em.
Raise the Dead, probably, right?
Sure.
I'm
Yeah.
also in favor.
Only me left. What? The very dead strike.
Yep. Get
Zombies are
zombie
scary.
mode.
Okay,
Blood. You'll not
but like,
Oh,
buddy, you're an adventurer.
now it's my
Zombies are all over the fucking place in Oblivion. Like, this cannot be the first time you've run into them.
turn.
But they had like
Yeah,
four
that-
of them.
Party's over. Everybody go home.
You've made short work of the intruders. Sheogorath should be proud to have such an efficient apprentice. Now, if you'll step on the last
If you got
teleport
paid
pad,
to do this, would
I
you
will
do
meet
it?
you in the
But
reception
you're actually
chamber
killing real
so we
people.
can recover your earnings.
That's.
No.
What's that one experiment?
The
Like they
resonator
shock
works
people?
by drawing
Oh,
adventurers to
the
itself
prison
with a sort
experiment
of
where half of them
magical
are prisoners and the other
siren's
half are
call.
like the
Sheogorath
guards.
uses the resonator to find the cream of
There's
the
another one
as
that's
he calls
similar, like the
The
Milgram
best of the
Obedience
worst
study.
to populate the
It's where they
islands.
basically like have someone
Quite
and
clever.
they have a button so you could, and they tell you to press the
I'm
button,
afraid you've
and the other
exhausted
person like
civilian
begs you not to, but the person's just like, no, we're gonna pay you to press the button. Go ahead, don't worry about it. It's fine.
To you in no time at all.
Oh man.
As
So
is the
after
tradition,
science.
you are to be awarded a
How much are
focus
they paying
crystal
me?
as a token of your.
I know
Okay.
the
I'll have
like
it sent
the
to
constant
palace
citation
and
of the
placed in main
Stanford
hall
prison
if you wish to
experiment
take a look at
is unfortunate because like apparently
yes,
that
Of course.
uh,
It seems
experiment
a most
was
unusual
handled
weapon was
terribly,
recovered from the orc warrior.
like behind
Oh, they were
the
just
scenes.
yellowing at that whole
There's-
thing.
Yeah,
anything?
they're,
Yeah, it
like,
seemed
it's
very
not
unethical.
actually
Can give you some useful
scientifically
Beyond that,
valid
take
data.
whatever else you
like-
need from
No,
the
it's just for
cupboard chest.
funskies.
You've earned it. You're free to
Just
go
for
anytime.
fun.
Anyway, my answer's probably no. I mean, I don't even know what this dungeon is defending or like what who these adventurers are, but a gigantic was. Even
Would
if
you
like
do
this
it
was
if
somehow
it was
justified.
like a video game, like like an MMO? And like,
Oh.
let's say we're in the future and like everyone is in a video game like Ready Player One, and your job is to make it so people can't get past the fucking dungeon so they don't make any money.
Oh, I do that shit for free.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, like if it's stopping people from like making the money, like it's that adds a wrinkle to it. But if it's like part of the challenge or something, sure, yeah, I'll take that job. Fuck yeah.
No,
What
this
is
is
happening?
this is corporate shit. This is because they don't want people to get to the end of that dungeon because I don't know, some shit's in there. Some fucking Easter egg. Why am I referencing Ready Player One so much? I hate.
This is like the 18th time
a good
you
question.
specifically have referenced Ready Player
No.
One or Ready Player Two. I actually would say that 100% of my Ready Player One or Ready Player Two references that I've had in casual conversation over the last, let's say, 3 years have come from you personally.
I'm it.
Just a Ready Player One point of contact.
Nourish blade on strike? What the fuck? Does that like
Nourish
automatically
blade.
recharge the thing?
That was quite a battle.
Yes,
I
that's
hope
weird.
You are uninjured.
Nourishing.
You've not heard the legends? How could that be? Those beings, as you call them, aren't beings at all.
Basically,
They
you're
are the
like, it's the
soulless
video game
abomination
equivalent at that point of just being like a
the
scare
knights
actor.
of order.
And like a...
Their attraction
Oh
to the
shit, you know what it's like
isn't
from your
surprising.
example?
Halloween Horror
It's
Nights.
like you're in the haunted house where like they need to spend the night in it to get their inheritance, and you're like the guy who's paid to dress up as a ghost to jump out of the closets to scare like all of the heirs out of there.
So you're saying that we are now a Scooby-Doo villain?
Yeah, I'll be a Scooby-Doo villain in the video game. Fuck
Oh
yeah.
hell yeah! I'll do that in real life, bitch.
I'll take a pay cut.
Do I get to live in the spooky mansion for free? That's free housing and a job I love.
Free haunted real estate.
Okay, I looked up what Nourish Blade is. It's stupid and I hate it.
What is it?
Dawnfang and Duskfang both have Nourish Blade. Each weapon keeps track of the number of opponents killed with the blade. Providing you killed at least 12 enemies during the preceding 12-hour period, the next blade you will receive will be Dawnfang or Duskfang Superior. You must kill 12 enemies in each 12-hour period in order for the following weapon to be the superior version. Killing your own summons is a good way to obtain the 12 required kills. Like other enchantments, Nourish Blade requires charge in order to successfully activate upon killing the enemy. Basically, as long as you have killed 12 people in the last 12 hours, it is a better weapon.
Well now, what news do you have to report?
Okay.
So soon?
When you put it that way, that's not bad.
Suppose. We'll get to that later. No need to burn.
It's like a
your
combo
little
weapon.
brain with it now. And
Does it, like,
civilian, since you're
Do you get a
standing here, I
permanent version of the new
assume
one every time, or
you're
does it just
terribly
turn
confused,
into
are really lacking in good
that
judgment.
temporarily?
It is not clear. My
Wonderful.
understanding is
Time for a
it turns
celebration.
into the because it's
Jeez,
in the
for
editor it's a
everyone.
different weapon. So I think to
Wait,
them it's a
scratch
different
that.
different
Cheese for
weapon.
no one.
But I think effectively it just
Actually,
turns
just
into
as
it
much
once
of a
you've killed 12
celebration
people
if
in a
you don't
row
like cheese,
in a
true.
12-hour period.
You've run a maze like a
Some of those
good
items where
little
like
rat.
somebody has them
No cheese for
in
you
a
yet.
fantasy setting,
Oh, well,
and it just kind of like it's just kind
I've
of a
granted
fucked
you
up
a new
indictment
spell,
of that person
the ability
specifically.
to summon Haskell, my chamberlain, to aid you in your travels. He knows
Like
a
it's
lot.
this fits into your logistical setup. This is just your lifestyle. Oh hey, look, you've got the upgraded version. Busy day,
Give it
huh?
a try.
Jesus.
Summon our friend to you now. I'll wait.
So, they said killing your own summons is a good way to do that.
One other fun thing to note: each time the sword switches between Duskfang
Lord has
Dawnfang,
granted you the
it will be
power to
removed from
summon.
any assigned hotkey.
How wonderful for me.
Oh, that's fun.
When summoned, I can offer advice on your current endeavor.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no,
I
it
imagine
also
it's up
switches
to
night
you
and day.
to do.
Turn
Jesus
into
Christ,
Clippy.
this weapon is insane.
Do try to use
This
your
gun.
power sparingly.
Does it turn
Sorry,
into a
I've
gun?
been-
Is that the
I've
ultimate
been
version?
playing a lot of first
Is this
person
a
shooters
gun?
lately.
Important than shepherding
But no,
you, I'm
during
sure.
during 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. it is Duskfang that does frost damage. During 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. it is Dawnfang which does fire damage.
Oh.
And then it unequips itself every time the time period changes. But you can see it on the gem on the that you're holding. If it's red, then it's daytime.
And the sword also has a fire enchantment on it, so it's glowing anyway, so...
Isn't that a hoot? I love it myself. Best part of being a Daedric prince, really. Go ahead. Try it again. He loves it!
Ah, summoned again. My lord
This is
does
good.
so
This is good
enjoy
shit.
it, as is his prerogative. I'll assume you're done for now.
Good, good. You'll need all the help you can get if you're going to defeat Jiggalag and stop the Grey March. Oh, don't expect to summon dear Haskell anywhere but in the realm. He dislikes leaving my presence.
Oh, darn.
I get
We
that
can't just
sometimes.
drop Haskell on top of a fucking king or something.
Have him witness the end of the game with you, where the dragon gets summoned.
The Daedric Prince of Order. Or biscuits. No, order. Yeah. And not in a good way. Bleak. Colorless. Dead. Boring. And not a fan of my work, I can tell you. Hates it. Hates me. A bit single-minded, if you take my meaning. You've seen his knights. Not the warm and cuddly sort. Not a bit of original thought in their lifeless husks.
I can't stop looking at how his beard
You're
relates
going
as he
to
talks.
help me stop him. Again with the niggling little details. Hold your tongue, or I will. We'll get to that, all in due time. For now, you've got other work to do. An event. A movement. An apocalypse of sorts. Happens every era, at the end of every era. Which is to say, now. The Grey March comes, and Jiggalag walks. Or runs. Never skips, sidles, or struts. Mostly he just destroys everything
Alright,
around him.
can we summarize this a little quicker here, dude?
Ask? Ask? I don't
I guess
ask.
not.
I tell! This is my realm, remember? My creation, my place, my rules! Look at you! No concept of what you've stumbled into. No sense of place. You don't even really know where you are, do you?
Wait, is he now going to tell us, oh yeah, you're in Oblivion?
That's beside.
You've been in a plane of Oblivion this whole time in this weird world.
And also the video game, The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion.
It's
Two halves.
too early for him to
Two
tell us
rulers,
that.
Two places. Meet and greet. Do what they will, so you know what they're about. The Duke of Mania and the Duchess of Dementia. Seek them out and let them show you what New Sheogorath is. You might be surprised. Once you understand...
Are they
what
also
my
the same
realm
person?
is, you might understand why it's important.
It's all just Haskell in different wigs.
And maybe you'll make some friends along the way.
They are indeed different people, and ultimately we're in fact going to have to pick one of the two factions.
Come,
Neat.
come visit again. For now, look out your eyes.
Yes?
No, I just wanted to see if I could drop you on Sheogorath's head. Alright, what are we doing here? Duke of Mania and the Duchess of Dementia. So, wait, it's back in here? I kind of figured I'd have to go to, like, their, you know, castles or whatever.
What do you want?
Okay.
Walk with our Lord.
If you have Duskfang/Dawnfang equipped and are riding a horse when the swap occurs, you will keep the version you had equipped and receive the alternate form as well. The duplicate will have one less use than the original and will
Why do you
disappear if
approach the
kept
Duchess
in
of Dementia?
inventory when the change
Do you
occurs
seek
again.
death?
You can also sell the duplicate to a merchant.
You're the one the Mad God sent, aren't you?
It's
Then
Prince
sit
Money.
for now. Speak to no one.
Hey, here's a
unless
sword
I
that's definitely not going to disappear
None
in
of
10
them can be
minutes.
trusted.
Spy.
Do you hear me? None.
God damn, if I was in a
Surrounded by
fantasy world,
traitors
that
and
would be how
spies
I
on
would
you.
make my riches.
Always, always. They watch and wait.
Exclusively
Eager to slip a knife
exploiting
into my
obscure
spine when I'm
magical
not looking.
effects for commercial gain.
Hell yeah.
That's exactly what they'd be expecting. They'll have replacements lined up, and then there could be even more
I
of
had
them
to like
surrounding
throw
you.
together a one-shot
No,
really fast
no,
a while
too
ago
easy a fate for them.
for some
That's
of my
why
old
you are
players.
going to help me.
And there's this business guy, and I had to like figure out like what he was doing with magic to kind of make his money in this big metropolis
You're
thing.
going to find out who knows.
And afterwards,
You're
he's
going
like,
to
"Yeah,
learn
this
who
is
keeps
basically what I
secrets
think
with
of as your
conspires against
signature
me.
for campaigns."
You
Ideas
will
where you're
be
like,
my
"Oh yeah, I guess that
grand
actually would
inquisitor.
work,"
Expose
but
the
you're also like,
conspirators,
"That's
and
fucked up."
They will be punished, I assure you. Find out who keeps secrets and what they are.
Hey, we're the Inquisitor now.
It's fucked up, but
Speak with
somebody's
Faden.
going to
He
do
will help
that.
you. Do you understand what is required of you? If no one is found, you will be held responsible.
Alright, well, let's see what Dawn has to say, or whatever. The Duke of Mania.
Welcome to the House of Mania.
You?
Friend.
Blessings of the Mad God.
I guess not.
Bye.
How can I help you, sir, miss? You all look alike to me. It's so hard to tell. Are you here to see Faden? I heard that you were coming, looking for Faden. Yes, heard it all. Bored to tears by it. He's waiting for you, unless he isn't. He wasn't, but then he was. Maybe he still is.
Thanks.
Goodbye.
Where is this dude?
He's not in there. Where is this dude, you say, as you open cabinets and drawers?
Oh, that's a shitty fucking ring. Water breathing, detect life, and oh, that's nice.
Stern-looking bust of nobody in particular.
Is that him? Is he the sort of person that has a bust of himself?
I think if anything, that must be Sheogorath. I don't know.
Now where is everybody? Where'd they go?
Is it Din Din time yet?
It's 4:30.
That's too early for Din Din.
Yeah, no. It's probably out at the archery butts, or... that looks like that might be the... Well, I don't know.
Why do people eat Thanksgiving
Oh.
at like 3 in the afternoon?
Here he is.
Yes.
Did I just miss him on his
You
throne
couldn't
there,
imagine how
or...
long I've been waiting
Remains to be
for
seen.
you. So little to do and so much time.
Really looking forward to seeing the comments on this fucking
Could
episode.
you, in fact, imagine just how long I've been waiting?
But his
I
beetle
don't
helmet.
think you could, but I might be
He does
wrong.
look like a big
I
big bad
might
Beetle
also
Borg a little
not
bit, doesn't he?
care.
Big
Which is
bad Beetleborg.
He looks like he's wearing Loki's hat.
It's more Beetle-ish. Loki's is more like a
Don't I?
goat.
I thought I did.
While he's talking,
Then
just
I
like
also
slowly
thought
reach
that you
over
would
and then just
be
drop a cabbage
heavier.
in there.
Look at you. You're light as a chair. How do
What if you like try to
walk
take it
around?
and it comes alive? It's a live beetle.
It's all
Borg
the same
helmet.
to me. Either way,
It just starts eating the cabbage.
That's actually its real head.
without the chalice. Have you ever
Jesus.
used it? No, of course not. You simply
You know what? I admit, I would feel like I would be pretty jaded towards this whole dimension of madness thus far after the last dungeon experience, but that would actually fuck me up if that happened.
Leads to expanding. Well, most of the time. Oh, so you've heard of it?
I see what they're trying to do with the clothing, with all the frills and the puffery and the collars. I'm not sure this guy's works, though.
One of my favorite toys. Does wonder.
You don't like Beetleborg?
Creativity.
Well, the Beetleborg hat is fine. It's the collar that gets me. The
little bugs that they are.
It looks like one of those things you give to a dog when they've had surgery.
You eat the food, then use the chalice.
I feel like Princess Amidala had something like that, though.
Much brighter.
Yeah,
she did.
It's the first one. This is kind of like Elizabethan style, like swoop collar.
Because that would just.
It's a big boy collar for big boys.
Really?
Big Beetleborg boys.
Damn her.
I mean, it still beats the hell out of the vanilla Oblivion experience where everyone just kind of dresses like they went to a Ren fair.
We hold on to.
It's a bib for when he eats ribs.
As we slip. I knew.
He's a messy boy.
I indulged myself anyway.
Faden is a messy boy.
A bit too. It was passion. It was forbidden. Oh, the things that would be said if word got out. That made it all the more delicious. From Dementia's own court, no less. Scandalous. Fatal, perhaps.